Something just happened with Trisha Paytas that is so heartbreaking for me. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. One of the biggest aspects of my life is YouTube. I love certain YouTubers so much, like they're my family. Basically, Trisha Paytas may or may not have been dating a guy named Sean Vanderwilt. Sean Vanderwilt is this gorgeous male specimen who was a choreographer and a singer. He came out with a song called Wet. That's actually very catchy. Amazing dancer. Sorry, I'm like, does anybody else do this? Like squish their bread and then I take off the crust and then does anybody else do that? Sean Vanderwilt and Trisha Paytas met on the set of one of her music videos last year. They clicked right away. She said that like they were going to pose in a picture together for the first time and he like grabbed her boobs. If you knew Trisha, you'd understand. And I'm sure you do know Trisha, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. And they really did seem to bring out the best in each other. Dancing all the time, and they were putting out dance videos on her YouTube channel, and it made her lose weight, it made her feel happier and healthier. He was so good for her. And everybody was like, he's gay, he's not even straight, Trisha only dates older guys, and he's like younger or the same age. She would never normally date him, he's not her type, and everybody was saying that he was using her and that she was basically either being used or that she was part of it and that their managers set them up so that they could make each other lots of money, etc. Okay? She never denied that it was all fake, but she always said, I don't care. I really love him. He is the most amazing thing in my life. He makes me so happy, and that's all that matters. And I was always just like, yeah, who cares if it's fake? Either way, whatever he's doing for her is working, and she is so much happier. Whether it's fake happiness, a real relationship, a set-up relationship, whether he was using her, who cares if she is living her life in a way that makes her happier and healthier? Then, last night, she posted this heart-wrenching video of her bawling. And she basically just said, yep, for all of you who said he was using me, you might have been right, because he will not return my phone calls. I've called him 17 times since 1 p.m., and he does not want to talk to me anymore. Just don't hate him. It's all my fault. I'm crazy. I said crazy things. But it's over, and he won't talk to me, and he doesn't want contact with me, and I don't have anybody else to turn to, so I'm turning to YouTube, as I've done for years and years. Two sides to the comments. Side number one is saying, Trisha, he's horrible for not returning your phone calls and just dropping you like that. It'll be fine though. We're gonna get through this together. We'll help you. We're here for you. And then the other side of the comments are the people who are like, see, you idiots, we've told you this entire time. This is fake. All this does is prove that. It was all a setup. Either way, one of them is lying, both of them are lying. Either way, it was fake. The only thing that leads me to believe that it was actually a scam is the fact that she's saying all of these really horrible, sad things, and then she's saying, but don't hate him, still follow both of us. Like, do you see what I'm saying? That doesn't really fit with me. But she's like been on Twitter constantly. She's like, it's the only place I can turn to, and she is saying that she's on record saying that he is the best thing to ever happen to her life, and that she loved him more than she's ever loved anybody else, even though they were together for such a short amount of time, and it was right after she had just gotten out of a bad relationship. Then today she posted another video, a further story to why they broke up, and she said that basically it had been falling apart for like the last week or so, and that she had been acting very crazy and like thinking that he was talking to other girls, and just a lot of stuff had led up to this that she basically said was all her fault. And she sees therapists and psychiatrists and everybody she can, and they all tell her that different things are wrong with her. I can really relate to this because just the other day, I posted an extremely honest video, almost exactly like her video, basically just saying I feel so alone. I feel crazy. I feel like nobody else understands what I'm going through, and I'm so angry, and I've got all these issues. I don't feel the same way that she does. Different people feel different things. She's always been so honest with her YouTube followers, or subscribers, I should say. She's always been painfully honest. She tells us every single aspect of her life, and I think that that's admirable and brave and incredible of her to do that, because so many people don't do that. What I'm trying to get at here is that I know there are going to be so many debates as to whether or not this was all a lie, whether or not she's scamming everybody, whether or not he was just using her the whole time, he's actually gay, he never loved her. I don't know. All I know is that her entire YouTube channel, you go to her page and it's just Sean, not Sean. And now that's done. And that is going to be an extremely transitional period, whether they were a real couple or not. Furthermore, in Sean's defense, if all of this is actually true, and she is really as crazy as she's saying, you can't blame him for having to just be like, this is too much for me. And that's okay that he did that. The way he went about it was wrong. To not return her phone calls, to just text her and be like, I'm sorry, I can't call you, goodbye. That's messed up. That should not have happened. Especially if he really meant as much to her and she meant as much to him as they both said. So that was wrong. However, you've got to see Sean's point of view here. If twice a month, like Trisha said, or once a week or whatever, she has these breakdowns where she's like, you're cheating on me, you don't love me, you're not coming over fast enough, I can't do this anymore, go away, get away from me, and pushing him, the longer you push somebody, the shorter the amount of time you're going to have with them gets, because they will leave. They have to leave. Either way, it's going to be an extremely transitional period for Trisha. Things are going to be changing. She's going to need time to really figure out her life plan, because she loved dance. She wanted to be on Dancing with the Stars. Like now she's just like, my love for dancing is gone. It's dead. Because that was Sean that awakened that love for her again. Another thing I would like to point out too is that Trisha, bless her heart, she's not the best actress. There's a reason why she moved down to LA, tried to make it big, and it didn't work. It's just because she's not the best actress, and that's fine. She admits that. She's not the best singer, she's not the best actress, the best writer, but she loves to do those things. She loves to just express her creativity. She can't have put on that show that she did in her first video and then this new video. And so that's another reason why I side with Trisha. Either way, whether she's lying or not, I do absolutely side with her, because this sucks. Whatever she's going through, whether it was planned or not, it's really hard. I love Trisha. I love her, and I'm a vegan. I love her despite and because of who she is, of all of her qualities. And I want her to be the happiest version of herself, because it's so hard to just sit here and every couple months watch her life fall apart. The point of this video is to kind of settle the debate that they're trying to gain more views, more money, more subscribers, or were they actually together and they broke up in this horrible way and it's all very unfortunate and sad. Who knows? Like, I've said it before and I will say it again. Nobody knows what is going on in a relationship, in your life, in your mind, unless they are you. The only person who knows what's going on in your head is you. So no matter what people want to speculate, what pictures they want to bring up, what news stories saying Sean's gay, like whatever people want to do, none of that evidence that they compile can prove anything. So what we should do is just listen to what Trisha says, listen to what Sean says if he's going to say anything, and just believe it. You have to just, some people might call this gullible. I just call it being hopeful that people are going to tell the truth, because I just don't see why anybody would not tell the truth. Look at the pain in her eyes, listen to the tremble in her voice, and just believe her. Even if she's wrong, who the hell cares? Who cares? It's an internet relationship that you're not in, that I'm not in, and that may or may not have been faked. It's gonna be a change for her, and she does not do well with change. She likes things to stay the same. So we've just got to support her, trust her, and wish her the absolute best, and just be there for her, because she will figure out what to do. She will figure out another way to put her energy and her feelings and emotions and creativity into something else. If it's not dance anymore because Sean's not involved, then fine. It doesn't have to be dance. She will figure something out. We just have to be there along the ride to support her. It is nonsensical to say negative things and to go comment on her videos. You're such a liar. You're such a scam artist. You're the biggest troll on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. I'm a nanny. One of the best things I heard was from one of my favorite mothers ever, and she basically just said, the reason why I never got a nanny cam for you was because you just have to trust people, because either way, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So you might as well just have faith and trust people and then hope for the best. So let's all just do that going forward, be positive, and just really send good vibes Trisha's way, because fake or not, she needs them. But if you want to support Trisha Paytas, want to get her to see this, then thumbs up this video, share it with her, and just share your positivity with her, because that's all that matters. None of the other stuff that I've mentioned in the past however many minutes long this video is, none of that matters. There is no sense in spreading hatred and darkness, and it just doesn't make sense. So that's it. I'm just going to finish my huge bowl of rice and watch some more videos. Maybe scroll through Trisha's Twitter feed again, tweet at her some positive messages. My links are all in the description box below. If you do want to follow me on Twitter, make sure to subscribe for new videos all the time about being happy, healthy people in a happy, healthy world. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!